stuff. You'll be hard to catch tomorrow morning. That's the rub on. You know that, Doug.
Oh, yeah. It smells like you rub it on. I don't believe I want to take it down this way. But anyway, well, it's the medicine man, Doc Tommy Scott. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be on here. And may I say, we are on here every Saturday night, 7:30 to 8, right before the Billy Dilworth show. And we hope you'll tune us in, of course, and watch us every Saturday night here.
Okay, Tommy, don't forget to remind everybody about what's coming up this week.
Oh, yes. We open the new show, and it's our it's my 52nd year traveling across the United States and Canada. We open tomorrow in Greenwood, South Carolina. Walhalla on Monday night, and we're going to be at the West Oak School. That's a little hard to find, I believe. It's down there between Westminster, in that area somewhere. It's the Walhalla Rotary, and I guess the folks all over there know where the West Oak High School is. 7:30 is the time. Then on Tuesday night, we're going over to Cornelia at the elementary school gym, and that's sponsored by the Baldwin Fire Department. Then on to Cartersville and on to Florida for 3 or 4 weeks, in Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, and make the whole round before we get back in here at the end of the year.
Take it away, Tommy.
I'll tell you what, Bled. You know what? Doyle's always singing a happy birthday, you know. I tell you what you do. You take the old saw. He sings it without any music. Why don't you play it on the saw without singing it?
All right.
You do that? Old Bleb does the saw on their show. And this is something a little different, but it's the way of the medicine show to have odd and unusual things. Take it away, then.
I'd like to say out there, if you do have a birthday, you can sing along with me. Here we go.
And now you can say I saw old Bleb playing the saw, okay? Say, Darrell, come over here a minute. I tell you what, since we've showed them what Doyle sings it. Now, you guys ought to get together. You'd have a duet that wouldn't quit, you know?
That's true.
I tell you what, that's one of the things we have on this. Jump right in and tell the rest of the folks what we got.
All right, we got some juggling. Pete McLaughlin goes out there and he juggles 7 balls and clubs and all sorts of miscellaneous items.
Gets with it.
Also, we got Annie Oakley sharpshooting, which, by the way, is my wife.
Yeah.
And I hope I set the target. I hope you don't shoot me one of these days.
One of these days, you better walk the talk.
All right, we got a weapons master. Now, this guy, he walks up a ladder of swords.
Right.
Okay, there's 16 swords on there, and he's the only person in the world that we know of that does this.
Right.
He does it right or not.
Sharp, razor sharp blades.
Razor sharp blades, that's right.
Gets right up on top, and then incidentally, your wife gets underneath, and he's standing on these sharp swords with a hold on the sword, and she does a swinging bit right on the bottom. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, that's right. We got a lot of country music, bluegrass music.
Tell her.
We got Bobby Dorn, comes out and sings a couple songs. He's kind of like an offbeat. In fact, we picked him up in back of our trailer.
New Orleans guy. There you are, New Orleans type guy.
He was a stowaway last year. We decided to keep him on.
There you go.
Also, let's see, we got Billy D.
Yeah.
Plays excellent guitar.
That boy tires a guitar.
He sure does.
Telling you.
He's a good country picker.
He's a good country picker. There you go.
All right. Also, we got Magic.
Yep. Complete magic act where we turn a little dog into a griller and he runs out in the audience and scares the dickens out of him.
Tries to kiss girls.
Kisses all the good-looking girls. For sure.
Also, we got Houdini Escape Magic.
There's only 3 people left in the world that does this next act, and they tie him, lock him, and blindfold him, put him in this box, and in about 2.5 minutes,
boom,
he's out of the box.
That's right.
And then the little girl that locked him in is in the box, and then he goes along and unlocks everything, and she's in there blindfolded and done it the way they got to see that to really appreciate it.
They had to come and see it to believe it.
That's exactly right. And it makes up a medicine show. Our show is just like the old medicine shows of years ago. So when we come to your neighborhood, you come out to see it. You know what? This guy's starting his 40th year. 40th? Wait a minute, are you getting nervous?
Yeah, 40 years.
40? If you're getting that nervous, I better get a swig of this stuff.
That'll take care of
You
it.
mean 40 years, believe this is no joke.
40 years.
Look
Better
here.
hurry,
Let's
Doc.
shake it
Hurry
up.
up, come on.
Yeah, he's getting worse here. Okay, take one little swig of the stuff to tone down your nerves. Now, wait a minute.
Whoa,
You're not supposed to drink a whole bottle of it, sir.
Doc, better just
Hold
hurry
it,
up. Stop him. Wait a second. Whoa, jeez.
You ain't supposed to drink a whole bottle of the stuff, silly. Now, you know how you get every time you drink a whole bottle of the stuff. Yeah! Never seen that. Hold it. Hold it. Slow down.
Slow down.
My God. Look, you didn't even read the directions. I can't read.
Can't read.
Well, what do you do with your glasses?
I drink out of them.
You better learn how to read out of them. It says right here, herb tonic.
That's right.
That ain't the important part. That label on the back's the important part. It says important. Take one little spoonful before going to bed at night to be used as a strong laxative.
I drank it all.
You drank it all but one swallow. You might as well just clean it up, hadn't you? Drink that last swallow. Just take it right in and drink it. All right, there you
Down
go.
the hatch.
And swallow it right. You ain't gonna swallow
I
it?
ain't gonna swallow it, Doc.
You ain't gonna swallow it? Well, we got to get on with the show. If you ain't gonna swallow it, see that old spit tune down there?
Right there.
If you ain't gonna swallow it, spit it in the spit tune, silly.
Yep.
Spit it in the spit tune. Woo! My liver lights and kidney beans. Strong stuff. Woo! Woo! My, a little bit later on down this show, he's gonna be hard to catch.
Down the hall.
Everybody just keep hale, hearty, and healthy, and always wear a smile. Make it feel fine.